Do you accept this role?
Seems from a different perspective.
Exactly.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Whatoni and I'm here to give you the Big Brother Bbnaija review and updates live on the Women's Talk Show. So guys, it's 2 weeks past in the house and with a lot of drama and tension, and this week is the third week for the housemates in the house, and I feel that a lot has happened or is still happening in the house. So I'm here to bring you the highlights of what happened on Monday and today. I do hope you really enjoy this video and you understand a bit of what is happening in the house. So let's get straight into the video. So from that clip, we could see how excited the housemates were for Ozo emerging the winner of the HOH games. I'm so happy for him, and I've never seen the housemates so joyful about someone winning the head of house game challenge like that. The housemates really wanted Ozo to actually win these games, and they were so excited for him. Now this is where the whole matter and the whole casala started off. It was time for Ozo to pick a deputy, and we all know that Ozo likes actually two people in the house. He has a best friend called Dorothy, and he's attracted to Nengi. And now it's time for him to make a choice who he would like to spend the rest of the 1 week with as a deputy and share the room with the same person too. So Biggie gave Ozo some time to think about it, and we could see Ozo pacing around like, hey, he was thinking, who am I actually going to pick that I would not have to be begging the other? If I pick this one, now wahala. If I pick the other one, bigger problem. But then Ozo thought that, for Ozo, anything that comes first is friendship and loyalty, and thereafter, all through the week, Dorothy has been that friend beside him and she has been loyal to him. So he picked Dorothy, and you needed to see, guys. Let me show you how Dorothy gave her response.
Do you accept this role?
Oh, my full chest.
You get it? Now, before I even go, the person that made that video after Dora's will not make heaven. I mean, even Kayode of all times to put the camera to Nengi's face. Why that moment? Kayode. Anyways, it was a very tough decision for Ozo. Okay, it was very tough because he really likes Nengi. Despite the fact that Nengi is, just giving him, we're not sure if Nengi is reciprocating or not, but Ozo really likes Nengi. And then he has Dora as his friend who has always been there. Even the times Nengi, put up an attitude with him, Dora has always been there for him. So it was a tough decision for Ozo, and he didn't want to please one and then make the other upset. So he did what was right by him. After the whole choosing of deputy, he went to Nengi personally to apologize to her and see, Nengi, I'm very sorry I picked Dora. I'm very sorry. She was like, what did you do? You didn't do anything, and I'm not upset. But no, I know Nengi was upset. If I was Nengi, or if I were Nengi, I would be upset. So she was upset, but then you can't always have it all, So Ozo just apologized. He did what he had to do. He said he was sorry, and then she kept saying, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I'm fine. It's fine. And they tried to persuade her, and a lot of people were saying, why would Ozo apologize? Why would Ozo? Well, Ozo is just a softie, and he doesn't know how to keep up with being two ladies and then offending one and that. So that's it for us. And see, all these things lead to another. This gist will lead to another gist. Don't worry, just stay tuned, stay glued, don't go nowhere. Hey, excuse me. Hey, please, since when did Neo become an intercessor for us and Nengi's relationship? Because me, I don't understand. I mean, how would somebody carry another person's matter on their head like as if it's their personal problem? That's the situation of Neo. Anyways, Neo is just one person that actually cares. but then he's overdoing it. Because if you really actually care, you will meet the people that matter in the situation and hear from both sides instead of assuming in your head. Now, in your head, it's Dorothy that is the stumbling block between Nengi and Ozo. Like, Ozo is trying to please Dorothy at the same time, not ruin his relationship with Nengi. And so, fine, it's good that Neo wants to help because he's good friends with Ozo and he's good friends with Nengi. But which one is you will now start discussing their matter with other housemates? Like, he was having a conversation with V and Tolanibaj, but he was saying it again that also likes Nengi, also likes Nengi, and I'm like, guy, it's not your problem now. Guy. So this this clip I just showed you, also Eric and Neo were in the locker room. Neo wanted to have a discussion with them, and Dorothy came like, you guys, whatever you're saying, I must hear. And they're like, oh, Dora, you have to. She's like, no, I'm not leaving anyway. Say what you want to say, and know. Then also just left. Then Dora left with him, and then Neo was like to Eric that, hey, this our guy, they want tight spot. Be like, say he won't. He just they confused. He like Nengi. He now confirmed to us again that say both of them they shower together, and I'm like, this one just jab and say people secret. So Sha was like, also likes Nengi and this kind of thing, and this Dora just they do this thing. But anyways, Dora cleared herself with Neo yesterday. That same yesterday, Dora explained to Neo so that it will not look like she's the stumbling block between her and Ozo. And I'm going to show you a full a clip, a very short clip of it, and explain what the clip was all about and the conversation they had in the clip.
If I'm a good friend looking out for you, I need to understand that. I need to be sure that this person that you are with,
exactly,
you guys are good. And
should I
it's
tell
not
you?
me that asked you what's up. It's not me that kept pestering you to tell me what's up.
But at the time,
was it me?
No, good.
At the time, I just got sick of it. Because it was almost like, today he doesn't want to talk to her, so he's hanging so much around me. And tomorrow he wants to talk to her. And
So guys, I feel that if you really do not understand these people, you won't understand really what's going on. And I'm going to really explain it to you all, breaking it down from the conversation between Dorothy, Neo, and Ozo, and the conversation between Ozo and Dorothy in the head of house room yesterday night. I will just be summarizing everything for you. Now, to Neo is like, oh, what's up? Also, we have to know where you stand. Like, what are you for? What do you want exactly? And Dora is like, I'm not asking him to take his side. I'm not asking him to speak between I and Nengi. No, that's not what I'm asking. All I'm asking is that my best friend is with someone who deserves him, not somebody who wants to play him. And for Dorothy, she feels that Nengi is just playing her game. All the things she's doing in the house is a strategy. And she doesn't want Ozo to fall victim of the strategy to be used for her game. That's all she cares about. And that she and Nengi, they are cool. They were cool last week. They were vibing. She didn't have anything against Nengi. But all she just wants for Ozo is for Ozo to be very decisive with who he wants to be. And not that Ozo will now say, I want to be with Nengi. Then he will now be with her. He will now come to her again when they quarrel and start maybe saying some things about Nengi again, and then later when they settle, he'll go back to her and making her feel used, like, oh, it's only when you and Nengi are having issues then I come in the picture, that kind of thing. So there are a lot of things Dora is asking from Ozo. She's not asking for a relation. Even if Dora is that one person that, oh yes, I like you, but then you like somebody else, okay, fine. Yeah, you like somebody else and I'm happy for you, but I want to ensure that the person you actually with truly deserves you. That's how she feels. I like you, but then you like somebody. Yes, I'm going to allow you be in whatever relationship, but I'm going to make sure that my bestie, yes, actually is with someone who deserves him. Even if I don't end up becoming being with Ozo, it must be with someone that deserves him. Now, from my conversation with him in the head of house room, Ozo was sharing with her how Nengi came. She asked Ozo that, why did Nengi come into the shower with you? Because myself, I'll be wondering, you knew he was in the shower. Why did you come? Do you want to seduce him or what? Because I don't understand personally. So she was like, why did she? He was like, I don't even know. She just came in and I was like, whoa. But I was just like, she had to have her own bath, me too, I have my own bath, and that's how I left the shower. He did not say anything happened, just said, and I left the shower. But everybody will definitely, Prince asked her to, why were you in the shower with Ozo? So anybody could have asked that question. And from what Ozo was saying with Dorothy, he really likes Nengi. Okay, Ozo likes Nengi. But and Dorothy is just best friends with Ozo. She just wants to make sure that even if I don't get to have a relationship with Ozo, he's with someone that actually deserves to have him. Is with someone that actually loves him. So that's the whole point, and that's the whole thing. And so she cleared herself, knew that, see, guy, I'm not telling Ozo to pick sides between I and Nengi. I'm fully aware of what's happening in this house. I'm fully aware that Ozo was under 10 to pick a deputy. And even Ozo said when he saw Dora under the blanket, he was like, if I don't pick this girl, I'm gonna be dead. Anyways, let's move away from this Ozo triangle and go to other housemates in the house. He don't happen. I don't tell him. He don't happen. So apparently these two Guzi friends are fighting over a man. Man that don't even like any of them. It's a pity situation because I'm so sorry. I mean, you don't recall in my last video I said that Tolanibaj and Whatoni like Prince, and both of them are friends, and both of them know that they like this guy, this one guy, and they were okay with it as friends. And Whatoni told Prince her mind, and Prince said, oh, everybody knows that Prince likes Nengi. So I don't know. The situation started becoming a little bit awkward between these two friends. Seeing this guy in the house and seeing that both of you like this guy. And both of you just, both of them started making assumptions about each other in their head because they know that they like one guy. So if Tolanibaj is behaving like this in Whatoni's head, it's because of Prince. And if Whatoni is behaving like this in Tolanibaj's brain, is because of Prince. So that's the situation between these two best friends, two close friends, and they're no longer close friends because Whatoni was analyzing to Trikiti and Brighto in the other room that I don't know why she's giving me attitude all of a sudden. That's how she said I should fuck off of the bed or from the bed that's not even hers. And I'm like, and she was like, bounce off. And I'm like, now wow, bed that is not for you. That she just stood up to avoid trouble. That Tolanibaj has just been giving her some kind of attitude. Meanwhile, Tolanibaj in her conversation with Neo and V in the situation, she's like, I don't know what I did to Whatoni. Yeah, I know that I like Prince, and I told her I like Prince. She too, she likes Prince. But is that why she's not giving me attitude? These days, she's just been acting weird. I don't know. So, can you guys see that it's a misunderstanding? In Tolanibaj's head now, it is Whatoni that caused the fight, and it's because of Prince. In Whatoni's head, it is Tolanibaj that caused the fight, and it's because of Prince. So, apparently, these two are not really in good terms. And, Tolanibaj is getting closer with Erica, knowing fully well that Whatoni and Erica, they are not really on good terms. So, I don't know whether they're forming alliance. So, I don't understand. But the funniest part, guys, the part that will amaze you is the fact that Prince doesn't like any of these girls. Do you understand? Prince made it clear that he likes Nengi and he sees Tolanibaj as a friend, and Whatoni also has a friend. No deep feelings, and it's not like he now wants that, oh, because you like me and I don't like you, we should stop talking. No. See, guys, this housemates just came here to love up because that is the only thing. Triangle up and down.
Yeah, I was like a really
Dora,
sweet
like,
guy.
I don't know. The thing is, you come into places sometimes and you meet someone and you and the person just hit it off through like the most trivial thing.
So guys, today was Ozo's birthday and the whole housemates came to wish him good luck, and they came to give him their wishes. And Dora took turns, Nengi, all of the housemates did. I just did not have the full clip, so they took turns in wishing Ozo happy birthday, and it was all nice. It was so good. Ozo felt so excited. He gave his appreciating Dora as his best friend. Again and again, we're hearing them call themselves best friends. So please, let's stop putting this thing out there that, oh, there's a ship between them. They're just best friends. So now moving on to what happened today. So guys, this morning Biggie gave the housemates a task which was sponsored by Flutterwave, and the housemates were to divide themselves into 4 groups, 2 groups containing 5 and the other 2 groups containing 4 people, and they were to pick their team member based on their decisions, how they want it to be. Biggie is not picking for them, in their own decision which group they want to be, to create like a presentation on a commercial of Flutterwave products, or like them trying to advertise their product for a presentation under 2 minutes. So they were given like half the day to practice for this task. And we had 4 groups. We had the Yvonne, that's the Yvonne group containing Eric, including Eric, V, Ozo and New. Then we had Glow Up, Glow Up included Dora, Praise, Nengi, Prince, and Lucy. Then we had KEBT, that's kept, that's Kidrica'S, Erica, Bright O, Tochi, and Tolanibaj. Then we also had the last group, Team Be Youthful, which included Lakon, Tricky T, Kaisha, and Whatoni. Wow, these housemates picked their group, and we could see them practicing. They were working together, but the group that were finding it difficult to work together was the Glow Up team, which included Dora, Praise, Nengi, Prince, and Lucy. Because I think Lucy has a very, very personal issue with Nengi, because she was upset with Prince that why would he put Nengi in their group based on his emotions, and that she was expecting him to pick intelligent people, but he picked based on his emotion. Now, is Lucy trying to tell us that Nengi is not intelligent? Because I don't understand. Recall last week in a late last week in a confrontation with Nengi, she was like, what do you have to offer? Like, aside you being beautiful, what do you have to offer? Could that be spite or envy? I don't get it. I don't get the rift between Nengi and Lucy. But then with other housemates, they did not have problem with their team members. Now, something Lakon did today that just pissed me off entirely. It is no news that Lakon has feelings for Erica, because he has been saying it around this week. We have heard it like 10 times on our screen. He has been telling different people. But today's own got to me. Like, after while they were practicing for their task, I think Team Be Youthful finished a bit earlier, so they were a bit idle, and they were having a conversation. And Lakon was having an open conversation with Kaisha, where Tricky T and Whatoni were lying down. But it was obvious they were listening. And he was like, I like Erica, I need an advice. And I'm like, why is this guy carrying Erica's matter up and down? Like, imagine he will have a conversation with Erica. Erica will tell him his mind. Then he will go and be seeking for advice and be saying everything he and Erica had, like all the things he and Erica had together. He was not asking Kaisha, what should he do? But he likes Erica, but Erica seems to be flirting with Kidrica'S and rubbing it off his face. And Kaisha was like, what you should just do is let her know, because Kaisha cannot understand the root of the matter the way it is exactly, because Lakon is not saying the whole full details how he started off as friends with Erica. So he was tabling the matter in front of Kaisha, like, say Kaisha if you give her more powerful advice. Kaisha was like, well, she will advise him to avoid Erica, so that Erica will come and beg him and tell him that, and ask him why he's been avoiding her, so that he can tell her the reason that she cannot be flirting with Kid and have her way with him, that kind of thing. And I'm just very upset because the fact that Lakon is carrying Erica. So let's just even forget about Lakon. Let's get back to the task. The housemates put in all their effort, and Team Yvonne started off well, but Eric forgot his lines, so they just had to end things well. And KEBT really put in so much effort and drama in their task, and they performed really well. And you know what? They won the Flutterwave challenge. The task, they actually tried. They deserved it. It was a pure fair. Even the housemates knew that they deserved to win, because they were really amazed at what they put up with compared to what they did. They just did a normal, the three other teams just did a normal random presentation, while KEBT, Kidrica'S team put in a lot of effort, and they actually won the challenge. Basically, that's all we can take today on the news, the Big Brother Naija review and highlights with me. I do hope you had a great time listening. Please, if you haven't still subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can get to see my new videos when I post them. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.